Cow. Dude. Alright, so we're gonna do the fastball with that introduction. Dude, scares the tar out of me.
Bread and butter pitch right here.
Oh wow. Alright, so again, don't believe people who think that you have to throw a wiffle ball. It's just like lobbing it little 40-mile-an-hour pitches.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the world record that guy on the Discovery Channel? He was pitching 88?
Yeah.
88-mile-an-hour wiffle ball. Okay, so with practice and with some technique, you can you should be able to easily hit mid-70s.
Oh, yeah.
And really start to push it up from there. All right, so Jason, take it, show us the fastball.
As Nate said before, the key is make sure you have a scruffed up ball before you start pitching fastballs. But the key is have a loose grip. You want a finger on one hole and a finger on another hole. Okay, with a very loose grip, your thumb on the bottom. Okay, see how loose I'm holding.
All right, hold, let me get a close up of that hand. All right, so you see how he's holding it. He's got two fingers up at the top, and he's got a thumb on the bottom, and these are kind of lined up. Imagine something coming through, like a line coming through. So these two are lined up, so they're balanced, and it's a very loose grip. If you tighten up your grip, or if you let your see his ring finger is only barely touching it, but not really. Mine actually doesn't even touch. But the main thing with the wiffle ball is the release. It's so light that it's going to be hard to, you might throw it in the dirt. So you want to have a very loose grip, and then show us a sample pitch.
You want to make sure you come over the top. You got to release it down here. It's up here, you're on the roof.
Yeah, because the physics of the wiffle ball are that it's going to go in the direction that the holes are. So if it's up at the top, it's going to have only a slight dive. It's not going to break at all.
Right.
All right. So over the top and away. Boom, that was perfect. All right, show me a pitch from the hitter's stance. And that wraps up fastball. So remember, loose grip, over the holes, thumb on the bottom, loose grip, overhand, and start, how would you say, to practice effectively, start close, move back, and do a slower tempo until your arm gets warmed up.
For my warm-up, I usually start right here, just fast, and then just slowly back up about 5-6 foot intervals. Start getting used to the lightness and throwing it first.
Yeah, because especially, if you've grown up throwing baseballs, footballs, a wiffle ball is hard to get used to. So you just keep backing up and focus on strikes and your tempo. Have a good, even tempo. You should not strain yourself when you're throwing a fastball. And, I see people who just like throw it as hard as they can. Yeah. That's not going to work.
I usually don't throw 100% till about the second inning in the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Even in a competitive game, your arm motions should be rhythmic. You see that? All right, yeah. You see, you're doing 80% until your arm really gets used to the lightness. So maintain a good tempo, keep it coming over the top, and you do that.
I even go behind the pitches now.
Now show me your back. You're bending your back a little bit at the end.
Yeah, always you want to follow through.
So do slow motion. All right, so you do from the wind to the stretch.
Leg kick.
Yep.
And then follow through.
Yep, all right.